Hey everyone, this is my Exalted Darkness deck walkthrough. I'm showing you this on Magic Duel of Planeswalkers 2013. Okay, I'll start with Cathedral of War land. This is a rare, and it's got Exalted. This is kind of an Exalted deck, so that's why I have this land. It's just one neutral mana when it's tapped. Evolving Winds. Tap and sacrifice Evolving Winds. And you search your library for a basic land and insert it to the battlefield tapped. This is just if you're looking for lands and you're having trouble finding some. A few of those. Acrazon's Squire. Requires 1 light to be summoned, it's 1 attack, 1 toughness, and it has Exalted. This deck is practically all Exalted. I have 2 of those. Duty Bound Dead. 0 attack, 2 defense, 1 darkness to summon. And I can regenerate it by tapping 3 neutrals and 1 darkness. 1 swamp. Got a few of those as well. Seize the Initiative. Target creature gains +1/+1 and first strike until end of turn. Requires 1 light to be summoned. First strike, if you don't know what it means, is that if you attack someone and they have 1/1 as well and your creature's, let's say 1/1, your creature attacks first, therefore killing them before they can attack back and kill yours. In a normal scenario, they would both die. Tormented Soul. This is quite a good card because it can't block, because it's unblockable. Mix that out with a few Exalted cards and it's very useful. Evan Squire. 1 light, 1 neutral to be summoned, 1 attack, 1 toughness, flying and Exalted. Child of the Night. Lifelink to a 1 swamp, 1 neutral to be summoned, 2 attack, 1 defense. Doomblade. Destroy target non-black creature. 1 swamp, 1 neutral to be summoned. Again, the same thing. Knight of Glory. Protection from black and Exalted. 1 neutral and 1 light. For those who don't know what protection from black means, it can't be targeted, blocked by, attacked, or cards like Murder can't even kill this creature if they're from black. A few of those. Knight of Infamy. Exactly the same thing as the Knight of Glory, but it's just protection from white. 2 attack, 1 defense, 2 attack, 1 defense, 1 light, 1 neutral, and 1 swamp to be pulled out. And as you might see, all my creatures have practically Exalted on this. Pacifism. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. This is particularly useful against very tough creatures, but they can still use their ability if they have any. Ring of Zarthrid. Requires 2 to be summoned. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature if it's black. And since this is a black and white deck, it's very useful. Daggerclaw Imp. Flying. Daggerclaw Imp can't block. This isn't a very good card, but it had a high defense, a high attack, and it has flying, so it's worth what it is, but it's not very special compared to the other cards I have in my deck. Guardians of Akraza. 1 light and 2 neutrals to be summoned. It's a defender, that means it can't attack, and it has Exalted. 0 attack, 4 toughness. A few of those. Servant of Nefarox. 1 swamp, 2 neutrals, 3 attack, 1 defense. Exalted. Sword of Vengeance. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 and has first strike, vigilance, trample, and haste. These are all really good. First strike, as I said before, it attacks first, like it can hit the player first before he gets to attack. Vigilance, it does not have to tap when you're going to attack with it. Trample, any damage you do, if it's blocked, it can go through. And haste. Haste means it does not have summoning sickness and you can put it down the turn it comes in. Whisper Silk Cloak. Equipped creature is unblockable and has Shroud. Practically you can just go through the enemies with this. Angel Benediction. Exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, you may tap target creature. This is pretty good as this is an Exalted deck, and I particularly focus all my cards around 1 card, and I attack with 1, and it just becomes buffed up. So when I attack with 1 creature, I may tap one of the enemy's tougher creatures, so they can't block me. A few of those. Dustmantle Prowler. 1 swamp, 3 neutrals to be summoned, Exalted and haste. 2 attack, 2 toughness. Silent Arbiter. No more than 1 creature can attack each combat. No more than 1 creature can block each combat. This is particularly good because, like, each turn if they have a lot of creatures on, they can only attack and block with one. So this is very useful. Battle Grace Angel, 2 lights, 3 neutrals, flying exalted. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gains lifelink until end of turn. And as I said before, this is quite a exalted deck, so this works very well. 4 attack, 4 toughness. Deathbringer Lige, 2 neutrals, then 3 swamp or lights. Other white creatures you control get +1/+1. Or the black creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you cast a white spell, you may tap target creature. Whenever you cast a black spell, you may destroy target creature if it's tapped. 3 attack, 4 defense. This is quite good as well. It is a rare. And that's all for my deck. I had 10 lights and 14 swamps. If you want to see a gameplay of me using this deck, you can look at one of my other videos where I battle Tile in with it. And now I just want to quickly show you a few of the other cards in this deck where you unlock as you go through the game. I have unlocked all of these. Cathedral of War, I already showed you this. Sigil of Distinction. I'm not going to go through these, you can just look at it yourself and pause it if you want to read it. Darklit Gargoyle. Darklit Gargoyle again. Mark of Asylum. Mighty Leap. Spirit Mantle. Unmake. Vindicate. Whisper Silk Cloak. Angel Benediction. No Mercy. Silent Arbiter. Sublime Archangel. Deathbringer Lige. Divinity of Pride. Neferox, Overlord of Grixis. Debitor's Kneel. And these are all the cards in the Exalted Darkness deck in Magic 2013 Duel of the Planeswalkers. You may buy this deck at your local hobby shop or any place that sells, or you can even order it online. I really recommend it. Probably one of the best decks in the game. I'm sure it'll be very powerful in real battles as well. This is Apple House. I hope you enjoyed this video.